Wagwan.
Yes, hello.
Oh, oi, mates, it's Friday. Are you ready to fucking go on to the weekend, mate?
Oh, mate, I'm ready. I've had a couple pints in me already.
We've locked up. We've parked up the vans. We're ready to have a couple of pints of Guinness.
My wife and my children have left me. I'm very drunk.
Oh, happy Friday, King.
Happy Friday, King.
We're coming off of 4 Guinnesses. I don't know if you can
Mhm.
tell.
And a shot of 818.
And a shot of 818, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, what a Friday has been so far. Um, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Vancouver, BC. And yeah, we're inside recording.
Yeah, we're inside, but we will be outdoors shortly. I'm gonna use the power of all of the beer in me to whoop your butt on the tennis court in about an hour.
We both know that's not going to happen. Um, the whooping part, the tennis will happen, not the whooping.
Dude, I really need a win, you know? Like, I've been down bad last couple games.
I know. What is going on?
I had a soundboard going, but it's not working.
Leave
I
the
was
soundboard function to the host, please.
Yeah, of course. That's too bad. That would have been really cool. There we go. Sorry, I'm still prototyping it. It doesn't really work that well. Oh no, I just issued the SOS on my phone while trying to do that.
Uh-oh.
This is so embarrassing. Oh no, it's playing an ad. Dude, soundboards need a redesign.
I need the max win.
There we go.
Excellent.
Sorry. It won't stop.
Is it looping? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, fair.
Ty, we are waiting for a friend of the show, Patrick, to pull up, so the
Mhm.
three of us can get some singles tennis action. We don't have a fourth yet for doubles, so if you're listening and you are beginner to intermediate level at
Mhm.
tennis, at any racket sport, really, it's pretty transferable. You can come play with us, probably. I hate
Okay,
this
I'm
so
good
much.
now.
Oh man.
Dude, Eric and I just ate 6 inches of sandwich each.
That's right.
It's a 6-inch kind of day, and I'm not talking about the slutty little inseam on my shorts. I'm talking about the sandwich that I just consumed.
Oh man. Yeah, today I think it's something about summer. Sounds like a Childish Gambino song.
It does.
Something about summer where you just want to eat a 6-inch on a
Mhm.
patio,
Keep it light.
keep it light. You don't really want to go full foot.
Mhm.
But today was interesting because I was in the mood for something high protein,
Mhm.
and I asked the sandwich artiste, how much would a quad meat BMT go for?
That's 4 meats, right?
4 meat.
4
Actually,
meats.
first he said it wouldn't be possible. Um, and I said, "Hold on, what do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, tell me what kind of meat you want." And I was like, "I just want the BMT times 4." And he said, "All right, how much?" He like had the intern kind of run it up on the cash register, and it was $8 additional for the foot long version.
Dude, that's like a $20.
That would definitely add up to be a $20 foot long. Actually, that was the foot long going rate.
Mhm.
MP for the meat for the cured meats is
MP.
$8.
Yeah, dude, yeah, pricey sandwich, but, like, that is a lot of meat to go quattro on that thing,
Mhm.
like and there's 3 types of meat on the BMT, which presumably is what you ordered, so 3 times 4 is 12 different layers of meat.
That is right. That is way too much, for the price.
Mhm. A dozen meat.
A dozen types of
The
a baker's dozen?
the foot meat.
A butcher's dozen, we should call it.
Butcher's dozen, there we go.
Um, we got there. But, I was able to just go for the 6.
And mildly cheaper.
A sound effect just played it, you can't hear it though.
Oh, shit.
Um, so yeah, what did you get?
I just stuck to my, usual, the veggie patty, the pâté, as I was
Ah,
referring to
yes.
it, the pâté.
You had a
Um,
weird, altercation almost with the sandwich artist because actually, I wouldn't say altercation, he was kinda trying to rizz you up a little bit.
oh, yeah, dude, that was so weird, like, I ordered the veggie pâté, and he, like, leans in up to the sneeze guard real close, like, I can smell his breath,
Mm.
and he says to me, "So, you don't eat meat?" I was like, "No, some maybe." And then he says, "Have you ever eaten meat?" Like, he wants me to, like, give him a head or something. Like, what's going on here? There's only one thing in my head I'm thinking, which is,
Oh my
And
god.
but I played into him and I said, "I've never had meat. I don't know what meat is." Like, and then I pointed at the meat selection. I said, "What?" I felt like Borat. Like, "What is this?
Into this.
What in this?"
Wow, yeah, so I think that's because he initially grabbed a footlong for me.
Mm.
He assumed I was gonna take down 12, but
Dude, he sized you up.
that's right. He was like, "This guy's gotta eat."
This guy's
Um,
6'2", like 6'1". You're big in Japan. That's all I know.
yeah. There's probably, like, a internal, like, tool for this, like, if the customer is taller than you, assume they want the 12,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, like eye level up, eye level down. That's kinda your
Mhm.
threshold.
I don't think they clarified with you, though, they just went 6 as well? Did you even say what you wanted, or did they go 6?
I said a sixer on the
Oh,
herbs.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
fair. Um, but they started putting the meat down. They started laying the pipe
Mhm.
on my sandwich, and when I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold on there, big fella. I only want 6 of those inches."
Mhm. He had to undo button that
He
shit.
had to take off some of the salami, and then I don't know if he used my other half for you, but I think that's the reason why he was clarifying if you were, like, uh,
Mhm.
vegetarian.
Mm. It was, yeah, that does make sense. He's probably not rizzling me. He's just checking whether or not I have an allergic reaction to meat.
Mhm.
Like, because your juicy meat sweats were all over my 6-inch bun.
That's right, yeah. But I had a really good sandwich today, Ty. Double meat on a 6-inch. You're getting a foot long worth of meat and half the bread.
Mhm. Really keto coated.
Yeah, so it's kinda like getting the skim milk at Starbucks, actually, if you think about it.
Bailey's version of the latte.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're getting the full drink, but less of the bad stuff.
Very cool, very cool. Do you feel like you have more energy because your body is not clogged with bread?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, I wish I could be like that right now. I'm feeling clogged.
I mean, it could have been that or just a fast follow with 2 pints of Guinness.
Right, right, right.
Like, that definitely would change your perspective.
That's the only reason why I could eat a 6-inch for lunch, honestly, is because it's subsidized by 2 pints of Guinness.
Mhm,
Otherwise, like, if you lay 2 pints of Guinness down side by side, that's basically a foot long of fluid.
mhm. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I had this moment when we, first split the G on the first Guinness,
Mhm.
like, 30 seconds later, I just felt like all my senses kinda, like, turn off for a split second. Like, did you get that?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I just felt a wave of not chills, but,
Mm.
like, n a numbness kinda go wave through my body, and then kinda it just evaporated, and then it's just a big sigh of relief.
Oh, I felt the exact
Oh,
same way,
dude.
dude. I felt like I
Fucking
was restarting my computer. You
yeah,
know,
dude.
clear the tabs, clear the browser history.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah,
starting fresh here, you know?
yeah, we ju
Free up free up some RAM.
that's right, we both rebooted the machine.
Mhm, exactly.
Dude, amazing. Um, I gotta say, man, today's been special
I
so
know.
far.
The world can be so beautiful. I had
Um
a good sandwich too. My veggie patty, was exceptional today. It was well toasted, not icy cold in the middle, as I typically have it.
mhm.
And I
I
did
preheated the
yeah, thanks for warming it up. You're revving the engine. I asked the sandwich artist, I said she said, "What sauce?" As they do.
Mhm.
And I said, "What's your favorite?"
Mm,
I don't know if you caught that little bit of discourse.
and they didn't say
No, ironically. But she likes it hot, dude.
oh, wow.
Yeah, she likes it real hot because her answers were, "I like the chipotle and I like the hot sauce." Those are the 2 notoriously spiciest sauces.
Mhm.
And after asking, I wasn't able to then say, "Nah, I just want my ranch and mustard."
Mustard too spicy, give me mayo.
Yeah, I need the mayo. So I felt obligated to order her preference. So I added both chipotle and the Nashville style hot sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if you realized that I was packing heat in
yeah,
that little
dude.
6-inch.
So, the Nashville is different from the hot sauce, right? Or is it the same?
It's the evolution of the hot
Oh, okay.
sauce. It's now called Nashville style in order to appeal to
I
maybe
see.
more of a whiter palate, I'm assuming.
So, is there a dash of honey in there?
Perhaps. It's like it did have a
We gotta start asking for samples again.
Yeah.
Like, just a plain cuke with a dollop of Nashville on there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just to understand what I'm
It's important to, like, taste test so that you can build an ideal sandwich.
Mhm. Yeah, that's right.
I threw a little jerk in there too, a little jerk aioli.
You jerked off in there?
Yeah, you um, I didn't you are what you eat. You've experienced the Subway jerk,
Yeah.
and
I've been jerked off at Subway many times,
I
dude.
felt like jerking it myself today, so I ordered a little squirt of that, and I
Nice.
quite liked it. It had some novel spice to it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not a bad, kick, you know?
Mhm.
Sometimes you wanna let the sauce do the heavy hitting 'cause,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know, the veggie patty, I don't know if you wanna, like, embolden those flavors really with the mayo.
No, they need to be suppressed at all
That's
costs.
right, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Same with chicken
bury
wings,
that.
though. Like,
Yeah.
so there's just some things where the sauce is doing the heavy lifting,
Mhm.
and that's okay.
Dude, people are always like, they always hate on tofu for having no flavor, and then they'll go order a chicken wing. It's the
Yeah,
exact same
exact
idea.
same, it's just the base.
Yeah, exactly, a foundation.
Mhm. The chicken
Concrete.
wing is so bland that not only is it tossed in hot sauce, but you also dip it in blue cheese.
Mhm.
Like, you're double saucing the wings.
If you gotta double sauce your meats, you ain't eating real meats.
Mhm.
Like, if you think about, like, a nice cut of steak, like, you're putting nothing on that. It's raw, it's seasoned, it's just
Yeah, absolutely right. I totally get it.
Mhm.
Um, lately, I've been kind of frog curious, Ty. Do you know where we can get some good frog meat?
You trying to eat the whole frog or just the leg?
Just frog legs.
Yeah, I think there's some, like, restaurants in Richmond that'll, like, fry that up for you.
Yeah, the night market, maybe.
Yeah, exactly, you get it on a stick.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it on a stick, but I kinda wanna start a little more higher end,
Mm.
like maybe a French style or a Vietnamese style.
Yep.
One of the 2 will be good enough, you
Yeah.
know?
I think that's a good place to start because you don't want your first frog leg experience to be like a street leg, you know?
Yeah, dude. I don't wanna be out here, someone pulling my leg.
You want an escort, not a prostitute here, you
That's
know?
right, exactly. Ribbit. Bop, bop.
Cool, that's cool. How does one eat frog leg? Are you eating it straight? Like, are you dipping it in something? Is it between
Um,
bread?
I think it's like a chicken wing. Like,
Mm,
I've been told that it tastes, like, more like chicken than chicken does.
but boneless, I'm assuming. Like, there's no bones in a frog, right? They're
There's
squishy.
bones, I think.
Little bones? Like a salmon?
Yeah, I mean, they're amphibians, you know?
Mhm. I don't
Cold-blooded and
well, I've never eaten an amphibian, Eric. I don't know what's inside of them. I dissected, like, a frog in high school, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, me too, actually.
I remember it smelled bad, and I don't remember there being bones, though.
I think I did a cow's eyeball in school.
Yeah, I think I did a sheep pupil.
Oh,
It's
wow.
kinda crazy to cut up an eyeball.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I could never imagine myself doing that as an
Mhm,
adult
mhm.
on my own accord, like do you think the one kid that's, like, got serial killer tendencies in the school is like, "Oh, I've been doing this at home a lot.
I think so,
I
actually. I
know what
think
I'm
that's usually how
doing."
it starts. Like shooting squirrels with a pellet gun,
Mhm.
and then eventually you're shooting up a school.
Yeah, exactly. If you're getting
Um,
an A plus in biology, that's a red flag.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or any class, if you're trying that hard, you're
Fucking nerd.
a nerd.
Um, Ty, one other observation I had at Subway today was everyone actually, you made this observation. Everyone was there in pairs.
Mhm.
We were there together. A couple construction guys pulled up together.
They're all male pa just to specify, it's not even
No, not even. It's the 31st.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone was kind of there just hanging out in couples, which was
Mhm.
like surprising. Like normally like Subway is a single man's kind of haunt, you know?
Mhm.
Like you
Dude,
kind of just face the wall.
it was so weird. I felt like I was in a simulation when you and I walked up to the subway door,
Yeah.
and then there was, like, 2 other males walking up to the subway door, and
Mhm,
then 2 other males walking past us together.
mhm,
Like, everyone's paired up with their
mhm,
bestie, their co-host,
mhm,
and they're all going for their Friday lunch.
mhm. So many besties, but no Miss Westies.
Whoa. Don't try to test me.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that was really weird, actually. Like, every dude was double meeting it today,
Mhm. Yeah.
including you.
Damn, yeah. Um, it actually reminds me of this experience I had at a different sandwich shop on last weekend, actually. I had biked to you ever go to Grotta de Formaggio?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It's, a little Italian sandwich shop on Commercial. It's, like, near First. It's, like, next to Calabria. I don't know if you've been there.
I haven't been there either, but I
Oh,
know
dude.
where Calabria is, at
Yeah, it's, like,
least.
next door. That's where I got shooed off the patio for eating the sandwich of the competitor.
Is it more of a deli than? Because I went
Yeah.
to like a formaggio deli
Yeah.
kind of around there once. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's basically a deli where they make sandwiches.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, I know what's up.
But there's a huge line there all the time. Like, the sandwiches are pretty popular.
Mhm.
Um, I got my sandwich and actually, no, this I ordered my sandwich and I was waiting for it, and I was standing outside with my bike, and I was kinda, like, hovering around this table that looked like they were gonna get up, right?
Mhm.
And then another guy shortly joins me in waiting for this table.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like,
Wait, you
"Oh,
guys are both
we're both
loitering
waiting
around
for
the
the same table now."
someone's gotta beat the other guy to the seat. How's that gonna work?
Yeah. Luckily, this guy was extremely nice,
Mm.
and, soon as he was about to make a move for the table, he looked at me and was like, "Oh, were you waiting?" And I was
Mm.
like, "Oh, this is the worst kind of predicament to be in because, like, yeah, I could say I was waiting and take the table, or I can just let him have it because he
Mhm.
seemed like a nice guy, right?" I said, "Sorry, bro, I was here first." And it's just me, right? I sat down at this spot for 2, and then I see him have to break the news to his girl that he lost the table 'cause, it was very obvious that the girl had assigned this guy to wait for this outside
Right,
table.
right. She scoped it. He's
Exactly,
completing the dirty work.
exactly. She's inside waiting for outside,
Yeah.
and I had ripped it away from him, unfortunately.
Just a lone single dude.
Mhm, and so I put my stuff down, and I go in, and then once I realized kind of the situation, I was like, "You guys can have it. Just take the table."
Wow, Eric,
That's
I didn't
right.
know you had that in you.
I didn't either, because I think 2 weekends ago, I had argument with a parking spot over a parking spot with somebody, but this time I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. Let's just, be good people today." And then, actually, no, back up a second.
We'll back up.
When I had snagged the table from this guy, I sat down and I was like, "Hey, buddy, we can share if you want."
Dude, nothing like the like, what a duo, you and your new
I
co-host.
was like, "Fuck it, dude, like, if you need just a spot to eat your sandwich, like, just sit down, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Like, we don't need to even look at each other,
and
right?"
then he's like, "I got the ball and chain."
That's right. And he's like, "No, no, no, I'm good." And he's like, "I'm waiting for my partner." I'm like, "Oh,
Mm,
fuck." So then I was like,
that could have been me.
it could have been me, yeah.
Could have been the partner.
I know, yeah. Maybe we would have maybe this was the start of a beautiful new friendship, but the guy decided
Mhm.
to pick his lifelong partner or some gay shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, anyways, I offered it to them and they said, "Oh, it's okay. We'll just go eat over there." And they sat on a bus stop and ate their sandwich.
Wait, they didn't take your act of selflessness? Your
No,
good Samaritanism was
I mean, define unrewarded.
maybe
I
unfulfilled.
wasn't,
You're still rewarded, I'm sure, with good karma all week since then.
to be honest, I felt bad about it after. I was like, damn, if I just kind of let them have it in the first place, I wouldn't have felt this way, you
Right,
know?
right.
I mean, I technically earned the spot, but I felt like I was taking up 2 seats for the price of 1, you know?
So were you plagued with guilt the whole sandwich?
Yeah, I ate my sandwich in like 30 seconds and left.
I hate that, dude. That
Yeah,
sucks for you.
yeah,
I've been there. I know that feeling.
yeah. How, like, pussy of us, like, honestly. Like, we felt bad that we got something and then we, like, didn't take it at the end,
I know
you know?
it's not very colonial of you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, colonize that table, dude. Spread out. Take up a 3 or 4 seater if you want.
Mhm.
Open up the MacBook.
Yeah.
Camp there 3 for a few hours.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so nothing really happened out of that. Finished my sub and then biked home.
Wow. That's a
I biked past them. They were sitting at a bus stop eating their sandwiches.
that's so sad.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, guys."
I would at least pick the curb before the bus stop because if you're sitting on a bus stop bench and, like, someone you know walks by you, they're gonna think you take the bus.
Mhm.
That's so embarrassing.
Not only do you take the bus, but you eat on the bus.
Exactly.
Damn.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be
Gotta
worse, yeah.
gotta pick a curb, go sit near the nicest car parked on that street. That's my best advice to you.
Yeah, I agree. Or just stand. Like, I was gonna probably stand and eat the sandwich.
There's something about like, it's a handheld. It's meant I mean, okay, I shouldn't talk because I don't think I've ever eaten a Subway sandwich standing up. Have you? Like, just standing there eating it. I always sit.
It's possible that I have, I'll be honest. I feel like this is something I've probably done outside of my car. Like, get it to go, like, eat it off the trunk kinda thing.
Off the trunk, but something is getting placed down. I feel like a
Mm.
proper standing for a handheld is that your food never touches a surface. It's always it's a handheld the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah. No, you're right. Next time.
Next time. I think you have to get an uncircumcised sandwich if you're gonna do that. Like, I think because
Like, full footy?
full footy, no cut.
I think we need to get a 6-inch, to be honest.
6 inches is another option, but I'm imagining, like, you got the yard dog and you're just, like, two-handing it and just kind of, like, working it back one bite at a time, you know?
God damn it.
Chunk, 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 chunk until it's gone.
I mean, it might be the best way to eat a full footy uncircumcised because, like, you're gonna make a mess regardless, and you might as well be on the ground instead of on a table or, like, in your lap.
Yeah, totally. And after you scrape a few inches off this thing, then one hand can easily manage like 8 inches of foot long, 8 inches of sandwich. But if it's cut in half, you have a second 6 inch. You just have to like have on the bench, aka your subdominant hand, until you're ready to consume it. You know? So, but like your dominant hand can handle all 8 inches. You're two-handing it for the first period, and then from there forward, like your dominant hand's got it. You're back on Instagram. You're going through your DMs in the subdominant.
No, I think you're right. 8 inches or less, easy with one hand.
Yeah.
I did 6 today, one hand.
You didn't get your lefty dirty?
No, just righty.
The fingers smelled pristine.
That's right, man. Oh, shit.
I don't know if you remember this from our order today, but I tried to cop us some bread to eat tonight. Right now, I wanted us to have a snack during this episode. So I said to the sandwich artist earlier, I said, "Hey, can I take a loaf to go?" And they were so confused by that. It broke down everything they knew about Subway. Like they had never fathomed the possibility of bringing the bread home. It wasn't until Eric, you stepped in and you said, like a bakery. And then it kind of clicked for them.
Yeah. They're like, no, I just want the bread, like just to go, bread to go.
Bread to go.
And the guy said cheese and toasted. Like, no, you asshole. I was like, no, bakery style. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, they were so confused about that, which I'm surprised by. Like, it makes me think, like, has this never crossed their mind?
Yeah, I guess not. I'm surprised though, because
for sure, dude, at home Sammy. Whew. Yeah, so they were so confused. They said, we don't know how to even ring it up.
Yeah.
And I think they should have just thrown me it for free because you're paying for the meat at the end of the day, not the bread. Like you paid twice. You paid for a foot long's worth of BMT.
You're paying for the bread, bro, because you didn't get any meat.
Oh shit, you're right. You are paying for the bread. That makes sense then why they said we'll have to charge you for a veggie delight. I guess they could have got the veggies on the side.
That is really funny to come home and put the veggies in the fridge.
just another trip to my bodega.
Yeah, totally. Wow.
Yeah, so I didn't buy the bread. Sorry. I didn't want to spend $7 on a loaf of Subway bread, but it could have been cool.
They did look really big though. Like plump loaves of bread, dude.
Freshly baked too.
I would love some of that.
Yeah, it was a plump, thick, juicy loaf.
Wow, brilliant.
It was brilliant, yeah. So unfortunate that we didn't get that experience as a frugal week, but maybe next week when money's a little more liquid, we can bring home the bread, get that bread.
That's right.
You got to get the bread before you. Oh, dude, new footlong I didn't see on the menu, but I heard about it the other day. You know how we're playing tennis later this afternoon? Let me just look up the name of this sandwich. I think you'll find this exciting. Anyway, Subway, coming out of the Subway newsroom, new sandwich just dropped. It is called the Pickleball Club.
No.
Yes, dude. The pickleball club, which nobody likes pickleball, but it makes sense to name a sandwich after it because you got pickles and you got
Mhm.
pickleball. It might have nothing
Oh, that's
nothing
what
to
it
do with
is.
the sport. Well, that's not what it is. That's what it should have been.
What the fuck?
That's
So
what
what is it?
that's what I would have made it if I was to make a sandwich. It is just a traditional club sandwich, but it has honey mustard and thicker, crunchier.
Hmm. I'll be honest, today, the pickles were very, very good.
They did crunch them up. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
if they're, like, pulling them a little early from the vat.
I think they're just thicker sliced, I'll be honest,
Mm,
which is, like, a horrible decision financially. Like,
mhm.
I'm basically getting double pickle.
I have no issue with that. I mean, it's either that or you ask for
No, for
extra
them.
pickle.
They're giving me twice as much pickle, and I didn't even ask for double pickle.
Right, right, right.
Like, imagine the cheese was just thicker for no
I wish
reason.
it was.
I wish it was too.
Yeah, I did actually notice there was, like, a very satisfying crunch with the pickle today. It must be this club is, bringing like, it's raising the bar for all pickles.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, yeah, a high tide, lifts all boats, you know?
Damn, you can tell this guy has his boating license.
You know what? I was walking in, like, down by the, inlet the other day, and I saw a bunch of signage out on the water, and I could not tell you what any of them meant.
Dude, I can't even spell boy, let alone
Boy!
let alone identify what a boy does, or
I mean, I can tell you what it does, or what I should not do,
it
which is drive
floats.
into it. But, like, I saw, like, a metal or wooden pole in the middle of the water with a sign on it that was a square. It was like a red square with a white border. And I was like, "I feel like I should know what that means."
You probably should know what that means. I can't believe you don't.
But they all kinda say the same thing, like, "Just don't come near this thing." You right? But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, if you just avoid it,
Mhm.
did you even need to know what it means?
Yeah, if I was ever in the situation where I had to commandeer a vessel, which I legally am
Legally,
allowed
we
to
can do that.
do now that I have my boating license,
That's right. Stay tuned. We will be doing this at
yeah,
some point soon.
um, we will be podcasting on open waters very soon.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yo ho.
hit him with the SpongeBob beat. There, dude, that's literally how I feel when I think about sitting on a boat.
Seafaring in the gray ocean of Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna steer clear of all other marine life, marine people, and buoys.
Mhm. I don't need any seamen near me.
It's a good life rule.
Yeah, dude. Um, fuck. Well, yeah, we gotta do that pretty soon, man. I'm waiting for my ID in the mail, and then we can, hit the waters.
Mhm. Right, you gotta have your
That's right, that's right. Okay,
ah,
breadheads. Well, anything else we wanna cover today, or are we
no.
good?
We gotta go hit the courts. We gotta play some racket sport.
That's right. We gotta
Mhm, and then go, yeah,
okay.
do some ball play.
Smack some balls around.
Mhm.
Thinkfreshpodcast.com.
Ciao.
Ciao.